All right, we are starting our third race, and we're, well, losing car counts quickly, as we're only going to have 3 heats this race. With the bad draw this week, it looks like Nick King's going to get it, along with Grady Odin. And we got a newcomer to the late model, as my dad is going to give this a go, as he's got a Sunday night that he can do this. So tried to talk my brother into it. Does not look like he showed up in time. Also doesn't look like Kenny was able to make it. And then we're also missing Cabe. And yeah, so that's going to make my life a little easier on the points battle. But looks like Mitch has got a freebie into this one. Wesley just on pole, and Gavin's going to be third. We got Shane in the 88, Rick outside second row. I don't know how much passing is going to happen in these heat races. I got to turn that down. That's cranked up for other cars, but these are much louder than all the others. But we're getting ready to go, and next week is Irwindale. We were going to go to South Boston, but I decided Irwindale, since it appears that that track provides a lot of different lanes for racing with this car. Wesley bringing them down, and we will see how this one goes. We got almost 3 wide there. Shane was looking to get around Rick, and Gavin's going to get a big jump, a little loose into the corner there for my dad in the 67. Up front, everything seems to be sorted out. Gavin's really just got to hold on to third and be happy with that. Although, who knows, the 94 might be coming up to give Gavin a little bump to send him to the C main as payback for last week. We don't have any of that in our league. So, looks like my dad has made a move on Rick and is going into the 5th position. That'll get him solidly into the B main and into transfer positions. Gavin really looking good here. Wondering what changes he made. Oh, and we got a caution. That is another bad luck for Alan, and looks like he checked up quite a bit there behind Rick and just got tagged, and he is not having good luck in this league. That's unfortunate. But now I gotta admin a bit here. Pace car caught. Oops. And let's see how it's sorted this out. We're going to go ahead and move to end of line. Just to give Alan that spot. I don't know if it was deserved or not, but it kind of seemed... It could have been a big check up there, but we'll just do that. It's not going to play much of a role in this. I don't think Nick's going to get too angry about that. I got to show that there is a little bit of consequences if you get into the back of someone. Now, at Oxford, everything was stacked up there, and that led to Gavin getting into the back of him. This time, it wasn't really stacked up on top of each other. But if one person lets off a bit too much, it can easily send someone around. And really, in this position, it's not going to play much of a difference swapping those two around. Gavin gets a horrible start there. Alan going for the pass on JP. He will get back to the spot he was in. Rick, though, really slow off the corner. They're going to be 3 wide here. Alan's just going to back off and play it smart there. He's faster than these guys. He's just jammed up behind him right now. We are just at halfway at this point. Not a whole lot of movement here. Gavin is pulled away from Shane. Rick, though, holding on to that 6th position well. Alan's just got to get around these two. He can't get himself stuck in that C main again. He just, a bad draw, then the contact. He's lost a spot out of this. Oh, JP gets into Rick. And hopefully he gets going. We're not going to throw a caution. That was a bit on him. So, no need for the caution there. Mitch goes to the lead. And amazingly holding on to the 5th position. Although we got a little loose there on entry, it looked. I see a lot of right rear getting burnt up, though, and it'll be interesting to see how people can hold on to them. You see a lot of the tire marks coming out of the corner. I did change it up on everyone this time with 100% rubber, so did we have another wreck? Sounds like Nick's off power. Maybe not. Mitch is going to get the win. Wesley gets loose and loses the spot. Gavin's going to get 2nd. I'm not sure what that was. And Gavin sneaks his way straight into the A main once again. Interesting. All right, well, I haven't seen where we're starting. Did we get a good draw? Son of a... We did not get a good draw. We did not get a good draw at all. All right, well...
Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now.
We're looking at needing to get, like, 7th. To have, like, a front row start for the C main, possibly. I've not done practice. I had a soccer match to get to. And,
there's no tire changes allowed during the
yeah,
race.
that was at 2 o'clock today, and got home and freezing cold. Just watched the end of the NASCAR race, which then took 5 more hours. And, yeah, but at least I've got an excuse if I don't make the main. We're just going to blame it on the bad draw. We got some work to do, and it's not an easy field. I mean, got Chris up in 3rd. Matthew's going to be quick. Spencer's going to be quick. Ethan should be somewhat quick. Kenneth is quick. Scott's quick. Colton's quick. Kevin's quick. The only thing that I could see happening here is right now we got 2 of the somewhat slower guys up front, and so there could be a massive wreck just by people trying to go quicker than what they might be ready for. So it's the only thing that could luck us in, but we'll see what we got. And well, as I said, let's get everyone past. We're just going to throw the yellow now. It's going to screw everything up.
In single file. Closed. Pit road is closed. Left up 6. Carbine. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
We should be okay. I think it's going to sort everything out fine. But I kind of knew that was coming, and now our life gets even harder because it's single file restarts. But we did gain a few spots possibly, and I don't know if those guys are listening to their spotters, but you can't go a lap down, so we should be on the lead lap when this restarts. And if we're not on the lead lap when this restarts, then I'm going to throw a yellow and give us a wave around to correct the order. But let's get this.
One lap to green.
Alrighty. Well, I guess we gained 2 spots from that because two people are in the pits with damage, but still not wanting single file. I don't know if that's going to be good for us or not. And yeah, it's all sorted out properly, so. Car is extremely loose now all of a sudden. Not sure if that's good for us.
Great job. Good to go.
Colton has a penalty. I don't know why he would have got a penalty. Sorry for not thinking about penalties there. He must have got something stupid on the initial start when they wrecked. It doesn't help him to clear it, but if we get a caution, it will. Another challenge of adminning from the cockpit. We'll just give him the spot if I don't make up anything here. Which it doesn't look like I'm going to. Although Ethan's getting loose.
16.94.
In a bit.
16.949. 5 laps to go.
They're still side by side up front, and the guys that I thought were going to be falling back are holding their own. So, oh, a little contact.
16.993. You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Car is way too tight at the moment.
17.07. Car outside. Stay low. There is a
back it off.
Still there, hold your line. You've got 2 laps to go. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. White flag this time.
Nope.
Clear.
Well, that didn't work out for either of them.
Left. 17.3.
And we were really close on fuel. I wonder if Wesley ran out of fuel. Alright, well, we got 6th. We'll apologize to Colton for not thinking about black flags there.
Nice run.
And we got our work cut out for us still. Alright, so heat race number 3. I'm going to do some setup work real quick. So, give me a second. And put some fuel in that thing. That was way closer than I wanted it to be, and we're using up way more fuel than I thought. And there. Alright, so in this one, Christopher gets a good draw, Frank Vincent on the outside, Sean Langton, Dylan Keynes, Tracy, Brian, Chad, Michael, Nick, who is new to the league, Scott, and Dan Taylor at the back. So will be interesting to see how this one goes. I also need to
Green flag.
Here we go. Big jump for Christopher. Tracy gonna go 3 wide here. He nearly gets into the back of him. Always worry. Never sure if a fast guy is gonna be ready for where a slower guy might be lifting compared to them. He keeps it out of him. And Sean's looking fairly good for coming into the server asking for setups. So currently holding off the highest I-rated guy in here. I think Tracy is. Tracy gonna look for the cut down off the corner here. Can't quite get it. Lucky he didn't because Sean got loose, and that's gonna open the door, allow him to get to the inside and possibly to that 3rd position for the start of the B main, unless he can get up here around Frank, who's starting to go wide and maybe getting tight. Oh, he gets a big run off the corner. Wow. I don't know how he didn't lift the tires off of Frank, and
Caution, yellow flag.
Yeah. That was a little unnecessary. Let's go back and just rewatch it. Yeah, I think we gotta... If we've got to put Nick to the back, I think we're going to put him to the back as well. And where is it? We'll see how he reacts. It's kind of one of the things ARCA does, is over penalizes sometimes to see how a new person's going to react. But yeah, I think we gotta go to the rear for that one. It just looked a little excessive there when there was time to check up, and you knew they were going to be a little slower side by side there. But we'll go one to go here. And Christopher's looking to get another good jump. Doesn't get it over Tracy, though. Tracy's kind of got a rolling start there, but they both are pulling away from third place. They don't need to wreck. They're both in transfer spots. Tracy going to take a look to the high side. Not sure that was the right call. No matter how fast you are, I don't think you can get the high side working. And he's going to go dive it in. Almost really unnecessary there. And Christopher turns down out of the corner, and I have no idea what that was. Did he get loose? What am I looking at here? He's way up the track, and then he just turns back down towards the white line there. Yeah. I think we're going to have to EOL that one. Well, that was not great. I don't know if people are going to agree with my calls here, but he definitely turned down there. So I don't think anyone can argue that. Let's go ahead and get back going, since they are taking a little too long on this one, and we've only got 1:14 left on it. People might be running out of fuel. So that's going to put Dylan in the lead, and Nick Robinson in second. They have got a massive lead. Top two transfer. B main, pretty much everyone transfers, so there's really just no need to push it over the limit. Oh, and Dylan's got a lot of damage. He's going to be struggling to hold on to that thing, it looks like. He's going to drop into second. He backs off so he doesn't get into the back of Nick there. Chad's going to be working his way up here, and with the way Dylan's car's looking through the center of corner, he might be able to get around him, but he's going to get a brand new car for the B main, and pretty much everyone transfers from the B, so. We've got smoke, not sure what that was. Dylan really loose. And I believe that might have been white flag there, and we might be getting the checkered flag a lap early. Let's see what happens here. Are they still racing? I think we got the checkered flag. Nope. Yep. All right. So they got one less lap because of all that. So we've got a D main and a C main. And heading off into the D main, we've got Colton in this one. And it looks like C main wise, Tracy. Oh no, this is C main. No, I'm confused. There we go. I was like, where's Tracy? Tracy's in the D main. I skipped it. C main, we're not in it. B main, we're at the back of it. So we got very lucky there. So Looks like Jared Daniels is not making the race here. I don't think he ever actually joined the server, did he? Yeah, he never even joined the server. His name's not even there, so. Frank has given up. Although, was Frank supposed to be in this one? Frank's in the next one, so maybe he will be back, hopefully. Top 2 transfer. We got 10 laps. Tracy should win this by a mile. Christopher should be able to work his way up, but we'll see what happens. Spencer hasn't really been able to show anything since he was in that immediate
green flag
wreck. But you never know what's going to happen. Could see some people being overly aggressive. But top 2 transfer, Christopher's already getting up into the 4th position. Oh, he's loose. He got real loose down there. So yeah, Christopher and Tracy could both be in the A main right now, but unfortunately, just a little misjudgment of where the car on the inside was going to be or where he needed to exit the corner. And it could have been the car just got loose on him. It might be that the car is getting loose on him because that car is wanting to kill him right now. He's on new tires, new car, no damage. Should not be that loose, but he might have loosened it up some more. All right, Spencer's going for transfer spot here on Michael, and he is going to get it off the corner. Can he completely clear and also get the lap finished? He does. And that is Spencer up into the C main. Just double checking that not getting any messages. Looked like Kenneth was going to throw it in there, but he thinks better of that. Backs it off a little bit. Right now, rounding out the field, Grady Oden. Just hoping that the pack maybe gets together here. I think if we're going to get a yellow, it's probably going to be out of Christopher just because he's so loose. If he gets a little loose and sideways in front of someone, he could get a tap. He might get loose here up on the high side. Yeah, he's just fighting loose. All right, final lap. Tracy's coming around for the checkered. That was always going to be a win for him. Question is he going to be capable of getting through the field in 15 laps to transfer to the B main? All right, Frank reconnected. That's good. We've got Rick and Kevin up on the front row, Brian and Nick second row, Frank and Colton, JP and Ethan, and Tracy and Spencer at the back. I would not want to be in this race. If I was in this race, I'd want it to be like 30 laps to try to move my way up. Now, Tracy is really fast. but really aggressive. So we'll see what he does. If he does it clean or with little bumps, cool. If there's some avoidable contact, then we might have to admin, just so that it's fair to everyone. He doesn't want to miss the race, obviously, because I believe he's in second or third in points. But you also don't want to cause a yellow, because then you go single file restarts, and right now he's got half the field in the wrong lane. Alrighty, can we go 15 green here? Rick bringing them down, Kevin on his outside.
Green, green, green.
Tracy looking 3 wide middle, thinks better of it. He's already got 2 spots. He's going for a 3rd spot. We're just going to keep an eye on him as he tries to make his way into the B main, because if you make it to the B, you're pretty much in the A. This is the final hard race to make it through. So he's just got to be patient here. Spencer hasn't been able to follow through. Oh, and Nick got loose there, and there was nowhere for Tracy to go. Take a look at this. Nick gets really loose, comes back up, Tracy's there, and unfortunate. Spencer, I think, got through that. And that is just not good luck for Tracy. Looks like he's done. He's on pit road. And that's one of the things that happens if you don't make it out of your heat race or get a bad finish in your heat race. You gotta keep going through these races and you never know what's gonna happen. But now we got Brian, who's deciding if he wants to be in the server or not. I think we can go green this time. Everyone is lined up, and the people on pit road are really damaged. Alright, well, that gives Colton a chance. He is in 3rd. Kevin and JP behind.
Green, green, green.
Good jump by Rick there. Brian blinking's going to kind of hurt Colton. I think if we have a connection issue cause a problem, then I might have to send him to the back. He probably doesn't even know that he's blinking. Colton's going to go for a look. He had a big run on him, and he's not blinking right now, so he knows he needs to go right away. But that gives Kevin a bit of a run. I think Colton just needs to set it up out of the corner and not try to dive it in. He's quicker than both these guys, so he just needs to run a little bit higher, cut it down out of the corner. He's going to go up high. Can he get it to cut down? Brian's going to get a little loose off the corner here, holding it low. Colton gets the nose under and gives room. Everyone gives room. Brian's going to be able to hold on pretty well off the corner halfway through this. So Brian's just got to kind of pinch a little bit on exit, but hope that he doesn't get spun. It's going to be difficult to hold off Colton, though. He's doing well. Brian's going to want to try to get into that spot. There's just not enough room between Kevin and Colton. Kevin's going to follow through, almost pushes up into Brian. That releases Colton. Kevin's coming through now. Brian just needs to drop back now and get in line and hope that Colton can get under Rick, and then he shuffles through to third and maybe has a chance to get back around Kevin. Rick getting a little nervous up front, bounced it off the apron a bit, it looked like. Rick holding on to it though. Some smoke, and that is Frank. Not sure if he got spun or just what happened. Kevin tries to cut it down there. Colton's got to go. You don't want to be sitting in that transfer spot with two people hungry to get to the next race. Brian's going to be able to get back down low. Kevin's got to go in deep, but then he gets a little tap there 3/4 of the way through the corner because Colton's kind of cutting down. Is Colton out of fuel? Colton just ran out of fuel. Colton ran out of fuel. Every other track we've been to, you've been able to run heat race fuel in these. And there we go. Rick gets the win. Kevin gets the transfer. Brian just outside. And let's double check our fuel. Give me a second. Alright, we're on 5 gallons. That should get us there. Easy. Just being safe there. Alright, well, B main time. Alrighty.
Line up on the inside.
We are just
Closed.
in.
Pit road is closed.
There's only going to be 2 people that don't make this race. So, I wish I could adjust it based on how many people show up, but it is what it is. That's why the C main was kind of the final transfer race. The B main is essentially, are you dumb enough to get yourself wrecked and finish in the last 2 spots? My dad wasn't even planning on making the A main, so he's going to be way out of his element when we get to that. But with him being slower, it might be good. It's worked out for us every week, and he's usually able to save tires when he does official racing, just because he's a little slower in his splits, just like I am, and doesn't go super aggressive, but we're now right on the edge of transfer, so
Green flag, green flag.
we gotta find a way to not lose that spot.
Car outside.
My dad's going very slow there, but I think he had a car in front of him.
Still there, hold your line.
We're just gonna be super safe here.
Keep low. Still there, hold your line. 24.931. Clear outside.
You know what? I just realized that my dad either has the 100 lap setup in or the heat race setup in. Hopefully he remembered to put fuel in for 20 laps. Got Alan right behind me that is looking hungry to make the race. Hopefully he has some luck. Kevin and Rick are hanging out at the back right now. I assume tires are going to come into play a bit here at the end of this one as well, so it's going to be kind of good to feel this out and see what happens. Let's take our time here. My dad keeps hitting the apron. He's going to try to squeeze his way down there. That was an aggressive move. Did not expect to see that out of him. I was trying to run him up the track a bit. Let's feel this track out up a little bit higher. Kind of run it like I was with the sprint car. Although now my dad thinks that's the line and it's probably going to open up getting the nose under him. They shouldn't be too crazy right behind him since they're all in right now. We just got to watch out for anything happening in front of us that could knock us out of this one. So we're just a halfway. Car is going loose on me.
17.137. 10 to go. This time by.
Haven't really been working on throttle control. We're going to have to think about that for the race. But with it also being a 100 lap race, it could be a little bit different. I'm not a fan of my dad closing in on me right now. He's doing something better than I am doing. Interested to see what these tires are afterwards. Oh, we had something happen behind us. I don't know if they got into each other or everyone just took different lines there. The Alan and Alan show. And my dad is being really aggressive on cutting down in front of people into 3.
17.152.
Kind of getting something up here in the second lane.
17.247. White flag, stay smooth.
Alright, there we go. Off to the A main. Oh no, someone just spun right at the end and I don't think they crossed the finish line.
Alright, there's checkered flag.
Alright, I've got to double check fuel. And bump that up to 12. Oh, and I forgot to look at the tires. 98 and 99, so nothing there. Who just biffed it right at the end there? Oh no, that was Kevin. Okay, he wasn't in the transfer spot. He just tried to go for it there, and yeah, so. Let's head out, see what the fuel says, just to make sure my math is right. And to make sure this thing's not just going to spin on me. Wind hasn't died down at all. Ooh, that is very loose.
17.06.
Oh, that's not enough fuel. I feel like we're going to get more cautions, and I just want to be safe on fuel. Hopefully Gavin and my dad saw that. All right, well, it's A main time, and
line up on the outside.
we've been here multiple times from the back. We've got a massive change in points with Tracy having bad luck. I feel like we're going to possibly have people going through some issues on looseness, including us. Well, let's just hope it's another good race and less people burn their stuff up.
One to go.
But so far, this league's been a lot of fun. It's been way different racing. It's been kind of like old school 87s where people would burn their stuff up and just fall off like crazy. Sun's going down, track's gonna grip up, and we've got a lot of rubber on track.
The pace car is in.
We just need to be smart. Not get too racy, and
still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
fall in line, I guess. Nope, we got contact Wesley and possibly, who is that, Scott? Sean. Chad's backing off here. He finds himself a place in line.
18.315. Leaders at the start finish line. Now.
I think that was a little off. Just wanted to make sure it worked.
17.9.
So I don't have to switch around the F3 to... Wow, we are doing some slow laps here. Fastest lap, 17.9. Alright, so I think people have grasped how slow you need to go. And I might take advantage of that. You might just jump up and pass a few people up on the top. And kind of get ourselves some track position. If I can do it. But I think I want to wear the right front out a little bit. With the way this track goes loose. Get ahead of these guys and then save. I think that's our best bet.
Car inside. Still there inside. Still there inside. Clear inside. 17.485. Inside. Keep high.
We haven't been to the front early, so we're going to give it a go when it's easy to do. Kind of looks like the Florence race last night. People saving on the bottom, people charging on the top side. Mitch is backing off. I'm just doing the opposite of everything that we normally do. But it still feels like I'm saving. Oh, we got a caution. Someone went around back there. And that appears to be Jeff and Wesley. Well, that was nicely timed for us. Cool the tires off a bit.
Pit road is now open.
We're into 8th place. I just feel like the car is really loose right now, and I think if we save, it's only going to go looser. We'll do the whole lap here. I think what we want to do is just get up into 6th place. Now, I haven't tricked anyone into going harder, except for, I think I got my dad to go a little quicker. he started jumping up to the top side. But if we fall off, we fall off. I feel like the way the car feels right now, going 17.9s is way too slow. Especially with the wear that we had in the 20-lap race. We didn't have a ton of wear.
Be ready. Green, green, green.
The third gear was wrong, but kind of worked out. Oh, did I get into the back? No, I thought I got into the back of Gavin. Just abnormal lap again. That always tricks me.
Still inside. Clear. The yellow flag is out. They want you in
Wasted a bit of tire on that.
Road is closed. Lender 77 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
And apparently Jeff and Wesley again.
One to go. Next time by.
Instant caution, we can get going. Looks like Wesley's in the pits. Sorry if you needed to get some damage fixed or something, but instant caution like that, we should be able to just restart. Especially when it appeared to be the same people.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Well, that was somehow a worse start, and we were in second gear. So explain that.
Car inside. Keep high. 17.389. Still inside. Clear.
I doubt this works out, but I mean, we're still doing 17.3s. Like, we're way off pace right now. Are we using up more tire than everyone else? Yes, but we're not pushing that hard.
17.339. Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. Car inside. 17.474. Still there. Still inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
But I have no idea how this is going to wear our tires, so we're going to force Mitch to go a little quicker there.
Inside. Clear. 17.387. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there.
We don't need to do our fastest laps, so
Stay high.
don't need to
There's a car
push
on the
it.
low side. 17.455. Still there. Hold your line.
That wasn't good on our tires there. Slid it a bit on entry.
17.492. You're in fourth position. Still there.
Alright, let's clear him and then settle in,
Still inside.
so I don't wear the right rear out too much.
17.463.
And he pushed it a little harder there. Alright.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside. 17.627.
I'm not really wearing my stuff out up here. I don't feel like I'm turning all that much. It felt really good in the B. I know at around lap 80, I'm going to be going, I'm an idiot. I know how to get good finishes in these races. Why did I do that? But hey, this is a more entertaining video for the start of the race, right? Everyone's just jammed up behind us now because we're both saving. I hope no one thinks that I know what I'm doing and are just basing their pace off of me, because that is not what's happening here. Chris is dropping back a bit. Now the front two are checked out. Scott and Sean, they are gone. Nearly put it in the wall stupidly there. Wasn't from pushing or anything. I just got stupid and lazy on the steering wheel and stopped turning. Alright, car's starting to go a little tight. It's good.
17.766. Stay high. Clear inside.
Alright. Now we try to save. See what the bottom of the track feels like. Nose pushed weirdly there on entry.
Car outside. Clear up top. Car outside. Still there. 17 points.
We'll let Nick go.
Keep low. Clear high. 17.728.
I think Nick's decided to go full 100% here. He might just be getting himself in that spot where he thinks he's got to go catch the leaders because they're getting far away. But I also assume he does a lot of practicing and probably kind of knows when he can go, so we'll see. Oh, big bobble by someone shot up the track back there. Shane coming on through.
17.632.
Yeah, see, we still haven't even pushed it. I actually hit the line there in the corner and we went so much quicker.
17.432.
I don't want to push it yet,
Inside.
but I also don't want to have to pass everyone.
Still there.
when it's going to be harder to pass.
Still there, inside, 17.618. Still there at the bottom.
I mean, we still got
Still there, inside.
57 laps to go.
17.639. Still there at the bottom. Still inside.
Wesley's worked his way back up here, so thankfully he got back out
17.869.
when I did the one to go when he went on pits.
Keep high.
And we'll just drop to the back of this field. Because they all have kicked it into high gear.
18.097.
Mitch is saving. Looks like my dad is in 13th right now. Everyone thinks that I'm falling off. No, we're just saving. Everyone just started going faster than I wanted to.
17.745.
Wesley might have just went down to check his tires too. See what the wear was. The front guys have got to be falling off eventually.
17.507.
But yeah, car feels great. We're in a good spot. I think when we start pushing it, we'll be fine. I think everyone just started pushing really early there. James got a little loose there. James, I didn't know if he was out of fuel or what. But if we don't get a caution, how much are the front guys going to fall off? Half throttling it down the front stretch to our fastest lap of the race. Still good on fuel.
17.411.
Now I think when Mitch goes, he's going to be much quicker than us, as he always is. Because he's been saving way more. I think we go... $35 to go. Mitch is one to go now.
Inside, 17.298. Keep high, clear.
Let him go on by. There was no holding him off. Not that we're using brakes, but I'm going to back them up. Maybe start using them. Not getting a lot of rotation on corner entry. That's what's scaring me. On exit, we're fine.
17.34.
We were about half a lap behind the leaders last time.
7.3. Leaders at the start finish line. Now.
Oh wow, we were way behind.
17.238.
They're gonna have to fall off really hard if there's no yellow. Yeah, I just don't really have any speed. I need to be smarter on throttle.
17.235.
There's no need to just hammer down. We need to get back up in that second lane. I think that'll help with our tightness. Yeah, I've been going around Shane. Yeah, we might just be in trouble. Oh well, it was worth the shot to try. I didn't feel like we were doing too much damage up there. Way too tight. Oh, that changes everything.
Single file. Pit road is closed right now.
That completely changes the race, especially for the leaders.
Past the pace car.
Yeah, we're gonna get an extra lap here to cool it off because we have to go all the way around. The leaders were already past the pace car.
Pit road is now open.
I think this one is a Mitch win now. He's got a long ways to go, but he has saved up his tires and is just quick. Definitely going to find out how much the leaders have burnt their stuff up. And it actually looks like one of the leaders was the caution. It's got him in 18th. I'm
Past 29 car.
not sure, because he was one of the top two, wasn't he? Yeah. I don't know what happened. If it was something I needed to admin, I'm sorry, but obviously I can't do that from here. So it's just official races while I race, unless I can see it happen. But it deemed him the cause of the caution, or the caution, not the cause, and so that sends you to the back.
About to go green, stay focused.
That puts us in 9th.
The pace car is in. Green flag, you're in the top 10.
James really slow on that. We're going to take advantage of that.
There was a car on the high side.
Jump to his inside while he was sleeping.
Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear. 17.175.
17-1. caution was really needed for us.
16.969.
But I don't think I'm any faster than anyone. Still really tight on entry and center. And that's going to make it very difficult to pass.
17.081. Car inside. Stay high. 17.146. Still there. Inside.
Yeah, we're too tight in the center.
Stay high.
Tried to get the high side to work, and that did not work at all.
Clear.
We're trash. Way too tight.
17.366.
Need to burn the right rear up a bit here. We're gonna throw it in.
Keep low. Stay low. 17.242. Clear high.
Kind of confused. All right. I just need it to turn on entry. It's not doing that. Entry and center. It'd be very nice to have a little turn. Scott is leading this still, so he did not burn his stuff up being up there way out long gone.
17.176.
Can we get into the top 8? I am very doubtful on that. And then who knows how many people that have saved their tires are behind us. But it kind of feels like tires are not even the issue. It's just we don't have speed. Just too tight. Trying to get it to turn. It's starting to come around since we've been slamming on the throttle and kind of going down and kissing the apron. Starting to get loose on exit, but we're not going to get the benefit of tires falling apart this race. Here comes Shane closing back in. And I don't even think it was the first run. I don't think that did anything to us. Because, I mean, we were not going that fast. I think we were just... This is where we're going to finish no matter what. I just got to wait on it in the center. Nick has just taken the lead at the front, so he knew what he was doing with his tires. Buzzley grabs the wall. At least he hasn't hit the inside wall like the sprint cars. Mitch is in third, but 3-4 seconds back. Mitch really needs a caution.
17.335. Great job. Good to go.
And Jeff is flying back up here. He has saved his tires.
17.3.
He's going topside. That's going to put the pressure on Shane. What I need to do is get side by side with Wesley so that no one can pass us. Just tried to drive it in deep with hard brakes. That did not work. Not how I pictured it.
17.35.
Alright. No need for saving, we just gotta find a way.
17.288.
Wesley's pushing up bad out of the corner.
Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Well, you didn't stay on my outside long enough to help me protect the position.
3, 7, 5. 5 to go.
Another great race, though, by everyone. I know people are going to be disappointed on missing out and certain issues, but
17.41.
this was a great race. Tires really didn't seem to play a part in it. I think it was more setup-based this time. Kind of threw everyone off. Having to do only 100 laps this time.
17.34.
But we'll see what the tire wear actually was at the end of this compared to everyone else, and
You've got 2 laps to go.
it could be tire problems that were why we're so slow. Chad coming out of nowhere back there.
4, 3, 8.
Jeez. I didn't even realize he was back there. White flag's out. There's not going to be a caution.
17.49.
Gavin drops to 7th. James gets a 6th place finish. He had a hell of a run. And Chad jumps over the start-finish line behind us in the mirror.
There's the flag. It's over.
And it looks like Nick gets the win. Scott pulls off a 2nd. Great job to him. Great run to everyone. $43.72. All right, tires were our issue. Yeah, everyone else was way better on tires, even on tires. We were not. And Nick ran loose, Alan ran loose, Dan ran really tight, tighter than what we were. Where did my dad end up finishing? He gets 14th. So good run to him. Jeff was storming at the end, but then got caught by Chad really storming at the end. Alan also came up through there. Shane and Wesley dropped back. So luckily, we at least did good to get around those guys and not get caught by this group of people flying up there. But what a great race. That was awesome, as always. This group of drivers is so much fun. Because you know you can just get to a short track and have a nice, clean race. And I know there's a lot of not racing at the start of it, but, I mean, that's just what the Cars Tour is. Let's take a look at what caused the yellows. And, oh, just a little contact there between Sean and Wesley. A little contact with James and Dylan. Oh, Wesley's going to get ran over there. Was Shane getting ran over at the time, though? Nope. Shane just drove it in deep there, got into the back of him. And he goes around, and then Jeff nowhere to go. And then, well, Wesley's like, that was fun to get hit like that, so I'm gonna hit Jeff. He gets his revenge, but obviously on the wrong person. And no, he wasn't trying to do revenge. And then Chad gets the wall. And Chad, that must be how he saved tires, was he was using the wall to turn off the corners. Alan trying to think about sneaking to the top side, and then the wall just closed up. Chad, Lincoln, Sean from first place, and he loses it, and he pays for it, because in a NASCAR race, he'd get his second place there, and, well, I'm glad to see it was just a stupid self-spin and not contact. We rarely get contact spins for the lead, so. And then, looks like he's fine there. Dan is fine, maybe headed towards the wall. And I don't think there was anything else for us to see. Let's go watch the battle for the lead. Nick gets a nose up under him. Scott holding on strong. I mean, Scott went early and was able to just not fall off. Contact happening on the wall. These guys side by side for a couple of laps here. Scott's still fighting on the outside. This is lap 89, so coming to the end of it. Now, is he going to be able to cross him over and get back to him, or does he just have too much off the corner? Yeah, I think that is it. And, great job to Nick for winning. Oh boy. Oh, they had some lap car moments there. Whew. That would have been bad. Lap cars side by side, and they were coming up on them. But there we go. 100 laps, fireworks going off. Let's take a look at the standings. Look at the results first. Let's see where the fastest laps came from. Fastest lap of the race, lap 72 by Nick. I mean, we did fairly well, and everyone ran their fastest lap at 72, it looks like. So the tires had cooled off enough and lighter on fuel. But Nick's going to get 28 points, 25 to Scott. Mitch ends up with 23. That's his best finish. Did not die off there at the end. No one really died off at the end. There was starting to be, some slowness happening, but there wasn't that massive tires about to blow die off. And we're going to come away with 13 points, so that's going to take a chunk of our championship lead. But I think we get lucky because Gavin might have been the closest to us before the race. Let's take a look at it. Chris takes the points lead. Well, we're tied, but he's going to get the points lead. So, 64 points at the top. Gavin, 51. He wasn't able to capitalize on our bad speed there, dropping off late. Tracy doesn't make the race. That hurts him. Mitch finally gets a good finish, so that puts him 41st. Scott gets a good finish. Dylan, Allen, Nick in his first race with us, and he jumps up to 9th already. Colton, Kevin, Ian. Yeah, we didn't see Ian here. James tied for 11th as well. And we have had 35 different people make an A main now. So, next week is Irwindale, and then I believe we take a week off after that. And, Irwindale is going to be an interesting one. So, hope you're all enjoying this series. It's really fun to do these races, and hope they're good to watch. Thanks for watching.